right. We just got back from Ring Club.
That was like the best movie I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I hate
Yeah.
you.
But you know what? The first rule about Ring Club is you only have 7 days to not talk about Ring Club.
Because otherwise... I don't know.
You have
Well,
to set your alarm for 7:07 and be on the 7th floor.
yeah, they were just beating that into our head at the beginning.
Everything was 7.
Yeah, the school has this 7th floor just set up exclusively for this ring crap.
Where there's like screens all over the walls that are like intricately placed with pictures of every single person that's looked at it.
Yeah, what the shit was that?
It was like, that's a pretty expensive room to set up like over the course of 6 weeks or whatever
like a little bar with all that set up for some reason.
Well,
but I mean,
teachers can't get fucking funding to put a DVD player in their classroom. Yeah, this guy's got a whole floor.
Yeah, just like, well, you've got a really weird experiment going on. Use the whole floor. He's like, yeah, has to be the 7th one, so let's clear out everything that's on the 7th floor. Yeah. And I want a special key that has to be put in the elevator just to go to this floor.
But before you get into the bar, there has to just be some weird, sketchy CRT security monitor.
That just records people. It doesn't really
that did
help.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I thought was going to happen? She would walk and see that and then leave, and he'd go, oh, she's on to us.
Yeah.
And then he'd make her see the video, and that would be her punishment.
But there was no reason. It was just like, it was just there.
Yeah.
And what about the dumb fucks that were on the webcam with her boyfriend who go, who's going on here?
Yeah.
And then she sees him in the classroom and they're like, you shouldn't be here. And then they see her again and say that same thing again, like, you shouldn't be here. Then they're not in the rest of the movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no. I guess they died. I don't know.
There's a lot of inconsequential stuff, I guess. It's just like, ooh.
Yeah. Well, and, okay, so this teacher has this whole thing set up, where kids are watching the tape. I don't know, he's eventually going to learn something from this, I guess, is his end goal. I don't know. And it's Jackass from Big Bang Theory.
Johnny
Johnny Galecki.
I don't know him.
Yeah.
He's that guy. He references things on Big Bang Theory, and it's hilarious. But anyway, he has his... just getting students to watch this tape, and like the movie acts like he's a good guy sometimes, even though he's a fucking jackass.
He's all sketchy and weird, and then he's sort of hero-y.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, we'll just make Leonard Hofstadter play a awkward university professor. That's really, really going against type. Except he's serious about it instead of stupid. Except it's also stupid.
Yeah, but if you actually listen to what he's saying, it's just stupid. Just the fact they act like he's good, it annoyed me. It's because, like, oh yeah, let's ignore the fact he's gotten countless students killed with this whole crap.
Yep.
And I don't understand. He sets up other students to go watch the Ring tape for the other ones because, it's the same as the Ring. You got to make a copy and spread the suffering. That was the whole point of the original. In this one, of course, they do it on a computer. Yeah. So, like, before you die, you see the .mov.
Yeah, but then it's like they're copying the files, and it's like... Then there's this weird explanation. It's like, oh, your file's bigger by like 1.5 megabytes or something. Oh, look, there's one frame of data that has a whole other video in that 1.5 megabytes.
Makes
somehow.
sense.
Like, what?
Things that
but they see it anyway. Is the weird thing. It's like there's one frame of a bird, and that frame of a bird has an entire video in it.
Is a magic embedded video in a video. Yo, dog, I heard you like video, so we put a video in your video.
Inception.
Yeah,
video.
It's just like, okay. And somehow he's just able to be like, I'll just open up Adobe Premiere and there it is.
Yeah.
But there's so many
and
dumb
that just
things.
makes another Ring video, which doesn't do anything. Like, it's a new set of, like, weird imagery, but it doesn't particularly do anything except give her new visions to follow.
And the other thing that was weird is that I was thinking at that scene, because he told, like, her boyfriend tells the story about, like, Orpheus, and it's like, oh, he made the deal with the devil and he couldn't look back, and he looked back, and then they reference it all obviously there because she's watching the video, and she's like, "Don't look back," and he sits there, and then he just doesn't look back, and it has nothing to do with anything. It's like, oh, we'll set something up and not follow through.
It is the whole time. The best
Yeah, it
friends,
was
even
just
with Johnny Galecki at the beginning, whenever she first met him, and he made a big deal of her being in the classroom and turned the lights on. Then she mentioned Holt's name. He's like, "No, it's a big secret." Literally, the next scene, you find everything out.
Yeah.
There was no point in him saying it's a big secret. He might as well have said, "Come on, follow me. We'll just do it all right now."
Mm-hmm.
Other than you get the awkward scene with that Asian dude in it again, who then is never in the rest of the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like there's a cut scene of them dying. Like,
Yeah.
there probably is.
Hope so.
That was one of the
They
things they had to
deserved it.
change.
Yeah.
Like, this is why it took so long. You know,
Yeah.
from the its intended October release, they had to cut them dying because they knew everyone would be so upset.
And then the ending is the ending is super vague.
Well, I wanted to say first, like, the fact they're waiting till the last day to get another student to come watch it. And, like, why wouldn't she go off on her own to find someone? She's on a campus. How hard could it be to get someone to come over and watch a, like, minute-long video?
Yeah.
Like, this is such a stupid dilemma they act like they're in. And it's like, this would take 2 seconds. Hey, you want to watch this video?
Yep.
I don't want to wait for 7 days and wait. She's like, the first girl we see who's about to get ringed by Samara gets the main girl to come over to her place. Apparently, she was just waiting and hoping the teacher would send this bozo over.
The trail, they called it.
Yeah, yeah,
tail.
Yeah,
tail.
tail. It was a tail
Yeah.
trick.
Yeah,
It's a
and he
tail.
was being really slow. Like, oh yeah, poor stupid Big Bang asshole college guy. He's like, oh, wait till the last minute to get you someone so you don't die. It's not a rush.
And then as
And the
soon as
guy
she
is
dies,
shut
this guy's like, "Hey, I'm supposed to watch a video?"
Yeah.
And then they don't just get him
Yeah.
to watch the video. That would have ended the whole movie right there. Then they're like, "Oh man, we need a tail." It's like, he was right there.
Yes, I'm
So
glad everybody
ridiculous.
else thought that.
Yeah.
It's like, nobody cares about that guy. Make him watch the video and it's his problem.
But
Oh,
the main
no, I
girl's
have
so
morals.
stupid. Like, she's all, I'm not going to watch it. Then it's like, oh, boyfriend has watched it. And she figures it out. I guess, like, it wasn't explained to her yet, was it, really? Like, when she
point?
decides to watch it?
No, it wasn't explained to her. But I
No,
mean, the
no, she
boyfriend
was
knew about
explained.
it. So why didn't he
When?
just...
No,
know.
because it was explained, and he said we need to find. She saw the handprint on his back.
Yeah, she saw that.
And then she knew that something was wrong, but she did know. I remember that when
She
she
didn't
watched
know
it.
when the other guy showed up, though. When Mr. Random shows up, why didn't boyfriend just show him the video right then, and then the movie's over?
Right, but I remember whenever she watched the video herself, she did know that it would save him.
Oh yeah, she knew that. She knew it would save him, but I don't think she knew anything else.
No, well, she knew she'd die eventually.
yeah, she knew she had to just because the other girl died, I guess. It was
I
just-
think he kind of explained it to her, though, that he didn't want her involved.
Oh, and that other girl had like a lock you inside apartment.
For 7 days,
Classic.
apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She also had like this other weird like office like door to lock someone in. Like, I don't know what
Yeah.
that was for normally. It
Yeah,
was
I
like
don't
an empty room. It was just for the main girl to go in there and see like Samara kind of vaguely through the window.
Didn't it show her through the peephole, like the keyhole?
I think
I
she
think so,
saw
yeah.
it.
She
I
saw
think they
something.
jump scared through it.
You
Yeah.
couldn't see Samara's face. You could just see this thing.
You see like her arm or something. It was vague.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stupid. This movie's really ugly too. Like, it's got that green tint on the whole thing. Like,
Yeah.
I'm so done with the green tint. Like, that's been overdone through the whole 2000s, really. Like, I think the original Ring might have had some of that, but that was like 2001 or something.
Yeah.
By that point, I wasn't as burnt out on this ugly green tinting. Like, now in 2017, it's like, stop.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's ugly.
There were less jump scares than I thought there would be.
Yeah, still there were some pretty dumb ones, like when the buddies popped up behind her boyfriend on the webcam.
Yeah. And when they opened the umbrella.
Yeah.
Also, what the fuck? She had a dream that the boyfriend was making love to her, and she didn't know anything about the ring at this point. They were in separate states altogether.
Yeah.
And
And then
all of
there's
a
like
sudden,
other hands showing up, and
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
the boyfriend started choking her, and you're like, huh.
Yeah. I
Why
was
would she
hoping-
think the boyfriend would kill her? There was never any
Yeah.
instance of him being violent.
Yeah, and she shouldn't
towards
be
her.
seeing stuff when she hasn't watched it yet.
Yeah,
I was
that was
hoping, though, it'd turn into Samara. She's making out with her infant.
But I guess maybe it was just a nightmare.
What a
Could
dumb
happen. I don't
yeah,
know.
but it's oddly specific.
Stupid.
It's
Yeah.
silly.
I wish you could remember all the things that we said during the movie. Point out all the dumb flaws.
It was really drony in a lot of parts. Like the
Yeah.
original Ring, like I know you don't like it. I think it's one of the better American remakes of a Japanese horror.
Yeah.
Like it's like not perfect.
It's pretty close to the original because I've seen them both too.
Yeah, I've watched them both.
Yeah.
I just always hated VCR powers.
Yeah, but I mean, at least I can get on board a little bit more than a creepy old weird VHS tape where you don't know where it
Sort of
came
a
from.
creepy old QuickTime movie.
Yeah, instead of a QuickTime. Like, I can get behind that way more than a QuickTime
Guys, it's on that ancient website, Newgrounds.
movie. Yeah. And when,
Newgrounds hasn't been around forever.
yeah, and like we were talking about in this movie, when you're seeing stuff like the Ring video put in, like, a Premiere and stuff, and them just scrubbing through the timeline, it's kind of
Yeah.
like, this is just, like, it's taking away from
I know, it
anything.
makes it not feel special at
No,
all. It
it's
just
so
makes
stupid.
It's so scientific now.
Yeah, it shouldn't
Yeah.
work, honestly. Like, if you wanted to go that route, it
Yeah,
shouldn't have
it's
been
just
able to
foolish.
go on the computer.
Right, how? Yeah, because you obviously put the VHS hooked up to the computer and copied
well, it was
Yeah.
a
But
physical
shouldn't be able to
media
do that.
instead of a digital one, so it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's just weird.
But, I mean, I guess Samara wanted it on the computer, since at the end, like, even though the guy's ripped out all the cord, she's still sending things.
Yeah.
I guess she, like, connected it through her evil ghost Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
and
for her
still sending
super,
it.
like, right on the ball social media friends who are viewing it the entire video before it's even been uploaded.
Yeah.
And replied. And
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's great. It's just like,
Yeah, I'm
it's
glad-
like showing sending 58%. Man, that was a creepy video.
Yeah.
Like, what? It doesn't even make sense.
Ugh.
And it's so stupid at the end. There's nothing to explain. Like they found her bones in her father's house. She has a father now.
Yeah, part of this one's plot is finding Samara's real parents and her body again, even though they did that in the Ring. They found it in the
There's
damn.
a lot of retread things,
Yeah.
I think, where it's just like, oh, we need to have it be a mystery that they have to quietly
So
solve.
is this
Yeah.
a remake then? It's not a sequel, is it? Is
It
it a
was-
remake?
No,
It
it is
is
a
a
sequel,
sequel.
Is
but
it a
it used
sequel?
footage from the original.
Yeah, it was definitely a sequel, but it was like they tried to hit the same bullet points.
Yeah.
But they
is
had her
what it
body in the
was.
first one, so you know what this
Yeah,
reminds
it
me
was
of?
in the well in the first one. Like, that was
Yeah.
kind of weird because they found the. Did they find the well underneath that cabin, or was that just in Ringu? I can't remember.
No, the well wasn't under the cabin. That was
Okay.
in the Japanese one.
And
Because
her
that's
body
about the
was
only, that's
all-
one of the main differences are with the
Yeah,
Japanese one.
I liked that though better.
Yeah,
that it was.
it
under
was
that
just sort of on its
cabin.
own in a field, I think, in
Okay.
the original. It's
Yeah.
been a long time since I've seen it.
But
But
still, like, the twist in the original Ring was one thing I liked about it was, you know, instead of like, oh, we just had to find her and then she's happy and she's released, was that she's actually just an evil little bitch who wanted to
Yeah.
spread her misery.
yeah, and it's like, we gotta keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No different than this one then. She's the same thing. They
No,
thought
but
Not
that
really,
they
because in
saved
this
her.
one it was like, no, I need to be released from my bones
Yeah.
so I can possess a new body.
Yeah, they added
At
this
the end.
whole bullshit.
So now
onto it.
apparently it's like, oh, we sequel baited with the idea that look, Samara's in the real world and she's got an adult body.
Yeah, even though she's still sending videos, so it's like,
Yeah,
well,
what's the point of sending videos when you're in the real world and you can just walk up and kill people now?
It's like
Yeah.
Chucky when Chucky possessed a person.
yeah. Like, apparently, I guess that's what watching this new style video did was, I don't know, help Samara, even though she gave her that
Yeah.
mark before she watched the new video, didn't she?
No. Oh yeah.
No,
before
it was-
the new
no,
one.
it
She
was-
went to after
she
the
had that
original.
hand
It was from the
Yeah.
phone, wasn't
Because
it?
yeah, 7 days.
Yeah,
and
it was
her
on the
hand.
phone.
Yeah. So
That's in
she
the
had that
trailer.
mark first, and so still the new video did nothing, I guess.
Oh, yeah,
They
it was,
wanted to
yeah, it was the
copy
old
her
video, yeah.
and then that's when they found that out.
Yeah, because they
Yeah.
found out that her copy had
Yeah,
an extra
exactly.
scene.
So
So
the
it was
new
impossible
video
for
didn't
her
do
to save
anything.
herself.
I guess so. Like, I don't know what it was gonna do. Yeah, so she's just gonna possess the main girl. That's her whole end game at the end. But
Yeah.
Samara breaks her own rules a few times in this one, though, because her dad, who's the evil priest, which is one of those typical, like, oh, the other character's finding out he's the bad guy as the other character is about to
Check
get
me
attacked
out, I
by
seem
him.
nice, no I'm bad.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
it becomes Don't Breathe for a little bit.
Yeah, it did. I was thinking that too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
So,
totally did, actually.
And a little bit of Resident Evil final chapter with the, oh, there's her body in the well. Oh, just kidding. Her body's in a house.
Yeah.
Alice's storyline. Just kidding. She's a real girl now.
Yeah, Samara was a clone the whole time.
Alicia Marcus.
Yeah. What else was there? It's just like, that's fucking ending. Just she makes her blind father. He blinded himself so he couldn't see her. It's ever watch the Ring tape, I guess, and be safe from her.
Yeah.
Then she just
She declouds his eyes.
Yeah, she used like Heal 2 on him and makes him see again. And just, oh, dead. It's like, well, he didn't get 7 days.
Yeah.
Didn't even let him watch the video.
I don't think he deserved it for one, but yep, she broke all her rules.
Yeah, that seemed weird to me. It was almost like, okay, so she doesn't have to kill main girl. She can just kill the priest dad. Because as long as she gets the body count up there, it doesn't matter who she kills, apparently.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like to me. Because I was like, okay, I felt like she was coming out like, oh, okay, does this mean it's been a week for the main girl?
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, priest dead.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm allowed to switch it because I want her bodies.
Yeah, pretty much. It was just weird. I was just like, that's not how it works.
So now does Samara being possessed of the main girl, does she just walk around looking at people and they just die for fun?
I guess.
Or is she just an evil person?
Yeah.
Or does she still have her magic power?
Yeah, like,
Nah, she's just gonna live life this time, get a job.
Probably good.
She'll last 7 days. Oh, Samara, you got fired in 7 days. 7 days. Oh yeah, part of this too was that Samara's evil father. Was her mother like a prostitute or something, or
No,
just
she was just a little
churchgoer.
kid. She
She's
was
a
a
little
regular
kid.
With a
person.
violin, churchgoer.
okay?
And
So-
he just kidnapped her and
He
raped her
just
in the
kidnapped
basement.
her. Okay, and like I don't know, they make her having spent a bunch of misery part of it too. It's like you don't need to tack all this onto it. Like,
Yeah.
Remember how fast the girl read the tally on the wall?
yeah, it was like months, like 8 months. Yeah,
8.5.
8.5 months. Yeah, she reads that in tally. Like
I know,
a
it's just
minute or two.
Not even, like 10 seconds.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
she just
seconds.
glances at it and it's like, oh, there's a tally of 34 months or
Yeah.
weeks or whatever it was. I can't remember. It was-
8.5 months.
Yeah.
It's a baby. Oh my goodness.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
like, man, you got some quick mental math there.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that. It was just 7 days, and it's not that unbelievable. 8.5 months.
Yeah.
I love too that she even wrote like her brainstorming her daughter's name on the wall.
Sally? No. Sarah? No.
Sam? Closer.
Sam Wise. She can go on the crest to find the rings.
Yeah.
Dumb movie.
No. The only thing I was disappointed with, there wasn't more stupid internet shit.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping it would be on YouTube and it was just people at random watching it.
Yeah.
You're like, oh man.
Uploaded by Samara. Oh,
Although
she's
the
got a
end
million
seemed to sort of be like
subscribers.
that, but
Yeah,
maybe.
So now that
Yeah.
she sent it all out to everybody, does that mean the world is over?
I guess so.
But at the same
The
time, does
world
it really
sucked
matter?
anyway.
Because if she's got a physical form now, is she just gonna like disappear from reality to like waltz out and go kill
Yeah,
people?
It's gonna be
I
strutting
don't
down
know.
the
It
street.
doesn't make
Oh, by the way, I used my Everyone dying around her. 7 days, 7 days.
There was no good points about that movie.
Yeah, it was just
No,
dumb.
I liked a couple maybe of the imagery in the weird new video, like the door opening in the forest, but I mean, without any good context behind it, it's meaningless in the movie. And I've seen that in other things that used it, unlike this movie.
There wasn't enough scary stuff in the movie. That's the one thing. I mean, there was a few jump scares, but there wasn't any really disturbing scenery or imagery or...
Yeah. The main girl was flat too.
Yeah, she's just sort of was like, oh, I'm gonna fix this.
Yeah.
And that was about it.
Like at the end too, when they're
solved.
burning Samara's body to, I don't know, make sure she pops out
Yeah.
of her or whatever. She's just like, I can't believe that she went through all that. That must have sucked.
It
Yeah.
happened so quick because she was more concerned about the boyfriend cheating on her, and then she was instantly just absolutely enamored with this girl.
Yeah.
The other thing I found weird is that like the main girl seemed more concerned about like the professor dying than the boyfriend who was his actual student and knew him for a while, and she had just met him.
Yeah.
But she's all like, no, and he's just like, it's all good. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, well, he seemed like he was in the wrong movie for
Yeah,
the most part.
it was just weird. I'm like, okay, how come he's not affected at all
Yeah, she was flat.
by
And
his
then,
super cool university professor?
yeah,
Like, it's
like she was flat, and this guy felt like he thought he was in, I don't know, some dumb comedy or something.
yeah, he was just like, huh? Yeah,
He's barely affected by anything too, but in the other way, just kind of like, oh, I
pretty
don't know
much.
what's going
He was
on.
just dumb enough. I was expecting him to die. I was kind of surprised he didn't.
Yeah, he should have died,
He was just
honestly.
dumb.
Because
Because
when
he's
he went in the bathroom at the end of the movie, which we didn't see, she just turned and looked at
ooh, maybe.
Ugh,
him. I'm not even
Damn.
mad. That's what I'm surprised about. I thought
just
I'd be pissed off.
disappointed.
I am. It was just a shitty, dumb movie.
Yeah.
It was a movie. It happened.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently.
Yeah, we needed a third Ring movie.
Yeah. People have been clamoring.
Yeah. It's like at least Naomi Watts was a good lead in the
Well, she's a
remake.
bona fide
Yeah.
good actress.
Like, watching these two kind of repeats the same beats with stupid internet added in places just feels stupid.
That's about it.
Yep.
They could have done that whole movie in about a minute. Samara's got to come back to life through a person. Her. Awesome. Done.
Should have been.
Yeah, you're right. It's exactly the same movie as the first one.
Pretty
Beat for beat.
much. Just they
Yeah,
did a new.
Except for the,
Internet.
oh, this is a twist for the ending.
That's
so take
why-
over the main girl instead. And that's
Yeah.
about it.
That's why they had to give her a new video to follow clues from that one, because Naomi Watts followed clues from the real Ring video to go find Samara's parents and stuff in that one. Oh, and those weren't her real parents. Had to get the other ones. And she was adopted in Ring, but I mean, who cares about what her real parents did? Just need to know she was an evil orphan.
Yeah.
Well, you want to cut us?